Okay, Paul, this video is just for you. It's the position sizing spreadsheet that I'm kind of playing with. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to embed this in the web page or if I'll just have a downloadable Excel spreadsheet that's protected, that's write protected, so people can't change the values. I can do it either way. I'm almost tempted, and I've asked my web team if they can embed it to make it easier, but if they can't, I can do it this way. But let me explain what I'm trying to do here. On all of these yellow cells, these are values that the user or trader can define or enter based on the system they want to trade. For the inside investor, for the accredited investor where they're trading multiple systems or something, we may want to do something similar to this but a little more complex. But for this, I'm just going to make this available for the floor trader, the person who just wants to do their own thing and kind of wants to get started. I just want to give them maybe a guidepost on how they can utilize this tool to keep them a little bit safer. So let's say for the floor trader that doesn't want to spend any money, wants to start with a small position size, let's just say they have $5,000 to invest. They don't want to risk anything more than 20% of their account. Their risk capital is automatically traded. You'll see on the Excel document that just by hovering over these, each of these are defined. None of these we change because they're automatically calculated. The maximum stop is found on the performance summary, and it shouldn't change between the back-tested data and the real-time data, and here it's shown as 560. So we can enter 560 here, which is per lot, but I'll just create the videos, the video tutorials showing them how to do this. The maximum drawdown has got to be the maximum value for both back-tested and real-time. Here we're in back-tested data, and we show a max drawdown of $3,054 before slip and commissions. That's without any fees. Real-time data is half that bad, which is great. It's only $1,484. So we'd use the larger of the two. No slippage or spreads or commissions or anything are added, but we'd use this number, 3,054, and we'll enter it here, 3,054. Now you'll see here I've accounted or allowed for a 20% fees, which include slippage, commissions, or whatever, and that's just a default value. They don't have to do anything to have this calculated, and you'll see that the 20% of this is 3664.80, and that will automatically calculate these values based on whether or not there's anything here. This, if they're keeping track of their actual fees, by changing this number, it will use this value, whatever they've entered, to calculate these things. And here you don't see it change much. But if they enter like 50%, it should drop this down. So that's all automatically calculated. You can check my math if you want. This average monthly return from report will be a fixed value, but they have to enter this, and that also comes from the average monthly return, which is $1298.31. So let's $1298, and I could change that, but it doesn't really matter. And then I use this value to calculate these returns. The average monthly return here, assuming a 50% fees, would still be nearly 3% per month. If we change it to 20%, it'll use this value, but it'll be the same here. 283.41 as if I change this to 0. 283.41. You see, so this is the default value. If they enter 0 here, it'll use a 20%. So that's what I'm trying to do. If you have any comments, recommendations, or whatever, please let me know, because this will give people an idea of how to trade a little more safely, and I'm hoping it'll work. So I'm looking forward to any feedback you have for me. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.